Back again, viewers and subscribers. And I don't know the boy Yardman there. Yes, people, we're here and transfer, nothing going on with Arsenal. But there's one big news that I surely Arsenal gonna sign a player. They're gonna sign a player. Stay tuned and listen carefully. When I said Arsenal gonna sign a player, you know they're gonna sign a player. And this player is Madueke. I did tell you no. Once Chelsea come out that they don't want a player, Mikel Arteta get horny. Him radar start to go all over the place because him like to buy Chelsea flop. The player them that Chelsea don't want, that's the player that Mikel Arteta will pay big money for. Yes, people, you hear it all. But before we get into all of that, people, I just want to say a pleasant good day to all my viewers and subscribers. Them. People, please, I'm asking you to like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, share it to a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and let the channel grow, people. We still don't hit 20k subscribers yet. And a lot of people saying to me, yeah, man, if you do more video, but come on, I can't come on here and just tell them the same old. I don't like it. I really and truly don't like it. So when I come on here, and then again, everything for Arsenal is just drying out. You know, we're in July. They're going on pre-season tour within the next 20 days or less than that. Somewhere around that corner. They're going pre-season, say the next 2.5 weeks, they're going on pre-season tour. And up until now, we haven't seen player has been signed. We've been keeping a like, you know, people has been watching Transfer Daily with AFTV, Robbie, and we keep on being linking with player, the left, the right, the midfield, goalkeeper, defender. Nothing up top, nothing over the right wing. We're not linking with we're spending the time buying the player them that really and truly doesn't make sense. We're not desperate for those type of player that we are signing. And the type of player them that we put in offer for, we are not desperate for them. So for me, focus on what we truly and really want. What we want, focus on that. Get those signing, the signing that gonna make a difference to the team. Get those signing done, and then you can go out there and do your other business. Don't spend out the money on these players that doesn't gonna make a difference. Like you spend 5 million on Capo, you spend 10 million on No Guard. That's 15 million. No, you could have used that 15 million, yeah, and go and put it on it and get Gyökeres or Gokeres, whatever you want to call him. You could have go and do that. You understand that the club not going to let the player go for free, for cheap. So the time that you have that 15 million sitting on it, put it on the money, go and get Gyökeres, Gokeres, whatever you want to call him. Everybody will be more happy because doing that look like a step in the right direction. We're going in the right direction there because we know this guy has been scoring goal left, right and center. We know this. We know that his club not going to let him go for the 60 million that you want to pay. Even though Gokeres is kicking up a storm, not training, not doing this, not doing that, the club have the angle. You, Arsenal, have the blade. And we hear that they come out today and said, oh, Arsenal is in advanced talk with Gyökeres. Arsenal signing agreement for 5-year deal. Then we hear, oh, Arsenal is in advanced talk with Benjamin Sesko. And come on. You see, this is why I don't like it. Because if I sit down and listen to all of these things, I'm like, yeah, here we go again. Oh, Arsenal have a 5-year deal with Gyökeres. Nah. Then you hear they're gone for Sesko. What is it? Are we going to get the two players them? Are we really and truly going to get these two players? Because we have been linked with these players from before I was born. I'm 55. I'm bloody 55 years old now. We know that, we hear that before all of this in the January transfer window, we hear that Benjamin Sesko club need 50 million. That was a buyout clause. That's what we hear. And Benjamin Sesko going to stay with them and they reach the Champions League, and then he's going to left. Arsenal is in a deal making principle. That's what was come out, that Benjamin Sesko was done, signed and dusted. When the January transfer window opened, that is the first signing that going to be announced, because that was done 50 million, done, dusted. Now we hear it's 80 million. Arsenal want to pay 50. Now we hear Gyökeres, they want 70 plus. Arsenal want to pay 60, and the club is sticking out. And this is where we are. We're in limbo. And this is what I'm saying. Why, when you go and get no guard, why never just use that 10, 15 million and just go and get you and just say, you know what, we want this player. We're going to show the player them that we want them. And we're going to go and we're going to put the money down for the player. Even if we don't put down 100, put down 85%, and then we can do the rest in clear pay or Klarna. Because Arsenal like that. You understand? But that's not happening, people. We don't know who's coming through the door. We know that we have to get a number 9. Is it going to be Gyökeres or is it going to be Sesko? We still don't know. And if I was one of these, if I was any one of these players, I wouldn't dare put my foot in Arsenal club. The reason being for it, you don't want me. If you want a player, you show the player that you want the player. You go out there and you make it happen. You understand? I'm not saying that if a club asks for 80 million, if you just go, oh, here's the 80 million. No, you can say, no, what? Here is 70 or here is 65, and then we can pay the rest in Klarna, clear pay. You can do that. That's showing potential that you want the player. And I always say it, and I hope people has been clipping this. And I always say it, the biggest problem that we have is Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta is the denominator in the club, and he is the one who is messing up the club from top to bottom. Why? He got too much control over the club. Berto come in, and we believe Berto was the Messiah. He's going to get all the play them that we want. Up until now, where is the player? Up until now, even my phone ringing. Up until now, where is the player? We still doesn't get that Berto player. Yeah, we still don't get the player. Now, we hear that Mikel Arteta, like I said, his radar gone off again because Chelsea willing to release another player, another right winger, and it is Madueke, or Madueke, or Madueke, or whatever I want to name. They want, apparently, Chelsea is looking for approximately 60 million. Now, you want to pay 50 to 60 million for Madueke. Why? Where is that money coming from? Why we don't focus on a centre forward? Go and do that. Because we've been linked with so many players. But as a Chelsea player is up for sale, Mikel Arteta get horny. Him get busy. He get bringle because he want to sign the Chelsea flop. Because that's all Mikel Arteta signed. Player that Chelsea doesn't want no more. How can you be in the Premier League last couple of seasons? You're being on top. You're finishing in the Premier League. Just in the Premier League, you finish above Chelsea. But you're taking Chelsea play them that they're getting rid of because they're not good enough to let them go where they want to go, and you are getting them. Does it make sense here? It doesn't make sense. Go and get the right player. Now we hear that yesterday I was watching the game with Real Madrid, and Real Madrid again, that's the second game in a row now. I see that Rodrygo didn't feature in the game. I think that he wasn't even on the bench, and speculation out there is that Rodrygo gonna let Real Madrid know that he want to leave after the Club World Cup. Now, let me tell you something, people. This one not gonna happen for two main factors. One, Real Madrid doesn't mess about. When Real Madrid say they want money because that club basically have to sell more likely to spend, and they want their money. You can't do no bloody Klarna or clear pay with Real Madrid. They don't roll like that. They are a club that is structured a way where Arsenal never ever could mess about. They're looking for apparently 90 million euro. That's about 85 or 80 million pound. No. And Rodrygo is looking for upwards over 250 a week. That was the last time I hear that he was looking for 10 million a year. I believe. Don't quote me on that. But his wage is going to be high. So the two factor, the wage is going to be high. Sorry, Real Madrid going to need their money, and they don't mess about. Yeah, you can just F off and leave them alone. Don't come with your, they're looking for 90 million euro, or you're going to come with a 55 million. Don't do that with Real Madrid. They don't mess about like that. Plus, the player going to look and say, you know what, if you want me, you got to pay me my wages that I demand. So for them two reasons, he's not going to come. And then again, the reason why I realize that this player not going to come, they're looking at Eze as well. And the reason why I know Eze not going to come, even though Crystal Palace will take their payment in 3 payments, that's definitely a clear pay payment, Eze going to interrupt the Odegaard and the Odegaard situation, because as you know, Kai Havertz, Odegaard is Mikel Arteta number 1 and number 2. Yeah, he doesn't want to drop them. And if Eze come in, yeah, and the reason why I'm saying Odegaard position here, because Eze can play across the front 3. He like to play the 10, and he can play on the left wing. No, Trossard hasn't been sold yet. I don't want Martinelli sell. Yeah, so we still have Martinelli and we still have Trossard. Or we're gonna get Eze. So we're gonna have 3 winger. No, Eze gonna play as a 10. No, because Eze not gonna come in a World Cup season, yeah, and come sit on the bench and get the odds half an hour, the odds start. He want to start. Unless you're gonna say Martinelli not gonna start, or Trossard not gonna start, or you're gonna sell one of the above and bring in Eze. And I don't see Arsenal doing that, because Mikel Arteta running the show again. You see where we're not getting nowhere? Because this is a Mikel Arteta show. And this is the reason why we at where we're at. We're going to be stunted. We're going to be the club that just going in merry-go-round. Oh, we're linked with that player. We're linked with that player. Oh, Arsenal is advanced. Arsenal. That's all we've been hearing. That's all we've been hearing. Make a player. Like I said, look out for the next signing. Madueke is going to be at Arsenal before any other signing. Remember, I tell you this, the 2nd of July. Remember, Madueke is going to be the next player coming through Arsenal door. I hope and pray that I'm wrong. I hope and pray that I am wrong. But that's the next player, because you know Arteta when regarding to Chelsea players. As long as Chelsea don't want them, Mikel Arteta is there to scoop them up. That's where it is, people. Nothing happened again. All will be linked, and I can't come on this thing every day. Oh, Arsenal be linked with this player. I know the 2 players them that we're not gonna get. And we're not gonna get a Rodrygo, or we're not gonna get Eze. And I hope I'm wrong. If I'm meant to choose one of them, I will more choose Eze, because of the structure of the payment, and he's proven in the Premier League, and he costs less than Rodrygo. That's Rodrygo. Sorry, I said Rodrygo or whatever. Sorry. That's why I would more likely go with Eze. But I don't think it, because Eze gonna come and Eze gonna drift into the number 10, and you got to bench Odegaard. Mikel Arteta not gonna do that, people. He's not gonna do that, and that's the reason why I say we're never gonna get none of them. We're gonna get somebody else. Somebody maybe cost 15 million, like a Madueke, like somebody else, and that's where it is, people. That's where it is. It is what it is, people. Big up on yourself, people who don't know the boy Yardman there. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, people. And you don't know we're here. Anything come out, people, you will know first. But I just don't like to come every single day, give you the same old same. If you want it, speculation, just let me know in the comment section. Yardman, we don't care. We just want to hear from you every day. And I will do it. You're in charge. You are in charge. If you want to hear me every day, the first come in and said, yes, we want to hear from you every day, then I will do it. But then again, people, I haven't done any live since the Premier League finished, and I'm going to start back my live coming the next 2 days time. I'm going to start do back my live again. So look out for that one, people. When I don't know the boy, yeah, I'm going to have some guests on it as well. Some really and truly guests, nice guests. So stay tuned. Look out for it, people. Big up on yourself. I'm out.